Alright. I'll go ahead that way. So we'll start with the cross face. Alright, they have arms in, nice and tight. Actually, go for the underhook. Oh, like this one here. This one. This one you want to keep on the hip. This way. So it's always the outside arm that looks for the underhook. Remember, if you grab around this way here, yeah, I'm just gonna switch my hips. So when we're this way, not only are you more likely to escape, right? Because they hear, I can't attack this arm. I have a couple of choices. One of the ones I've been over is switching the arms right away to here, anticipating the hip split or the snake escape, right? So I'm only giving you the option to do the turtle escape. You have to get to your knees in order to escape from here. Another option I have, right, is anticipation of the hip bridging and scooting out. Is I'm going to switch my hip and go this way, right? It's not impossible for you to escape, but especially if I scoop up this arm, it's going to be harder because if you try to turn, right? If I hold on to this, try to turn towards me, rotate here, right? I can lift you up. It's not going to stop you completely, but it's going to make it harder. If I have that combined with everything else, this leg underneath the shoulder, and I'm holding this up, and you try to rotate now, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, it's
right?
Back crack.
That'll be an extra $50. Right, so this will slow down with the underhook. If you bridge, you can still get a good turn, but this buys me quite a bit of time.
Okay.
Right, so instead of switching my arms, this is another option that we have. Right. Of course, I still have the arm bar, but I don't have access to this arm. It's not until I switch to the high side control, and if you still keep the underhook, now I can actually attack this arm. Right, so it takes a little bit of process to get here, and that's why I say when you're on bottom, this is relatively safe, not completely safe, because here I can actually still attack it. What I'm going to do is this arm I'm going to keep tight to the head, but I'm going to just squeeze the shoulder, underneath the shoulder with my forearm, near the wrist. I'm going to lean back and grab the wrist this way here. Right here I can lean back because if you bridge, as long as I have this foot planted on the ground, I should be fine. I'm going to switch my hips, and I'm going to get my elbow back to your hip, this way here. If I don't do this, what ends up happening is they grab onto the belt or their pant leg, and the Kimura is going to be harder to do.
So when you're switching it, is it a half turn?
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be half turn.
Okay.
This way. Get my elbow on the ground, on the hip. And because I've did this already, this is already in place. I'm just going to grab your wrist, my own wrist this way. So this is grabbing your wrist. This is underneath grabbing my wrist. So now it's set for the Kimura. All you need to do is finish it. The ground is in the way. I can't dig your hand through the ground to finish it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this leg and step above your head. There's a lot of hip switching in this whole process. I will have to switch a little bit. Step above the head. I'm going to lift up your shoulder and then finish. Okay. My goal is to bring your hand to your shoulder blades. So my leg helps me lift up your shoulder so I have the space to dig it through.
All right.
So let me run it through one more time.
Okay.
So just to help you remember, instead of remembering step by step by step by step, we have the concepts. Right? I'm switching from high to low side control.
Yeah.
Right? They have the underhook, so I'm not able to attack that far arm. If I switch to the high side control, that arm becomes available to attack. Right? So to simplify everything, when they have the underhook, look to go to the high side control to attack the far arm.
Okay.
So that's like the spark method version.
Okay.
Let me walk you through that. So I'll jump on this side. So right, they have the underhook, so you recognize that this arm isn't available to attack. And then watch. If they have this here, right, what's one reason why you can't go to the high side control right now?
Because you're blocking it.
I'm blocking it, right? So what's one way that you can get access to that?
I think.
This arm?
Yeah.
Grab?
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the same side arm.
Yeah, the switch here. Keep this low.
Oh yeah.
Here, right? So right? Now you have options for the armbar, right? But if I'm defending it, then how do you get to the high side control from here?
Okay, I would have to turn my hip over again.
And move this to,
Move this over.
yes,
Oh yeah, move this on this side.
yeah. Right, so now, like, even though I have the underhook, right, now you've beaten this arm out, and now this is available to attack. But let's do that again.
Okay.
So we're in the side control. I have the underhook, and this arm is on my head. So what's stopping you from going to the high side control?
Your arm.
Yeah. So we go to here. Nice. You have option for the armbar, but if I'm defending it by crunching up, what can you do?
And I would turn over.
Yes, good. Keep this tight to the neck.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So now we're in the high side control. This arm is killed, and this arm is available to attack. We'll do that in a second, but let's just do that one more time for good measure. Yeah. So get it across this way. Good. I have the underhook, and now you're to switch. Right. Good. If I'm crunching to defend the armbar, then you switch this way. Good. Much better. Okay. So this is good. Keep it a little bit tighter here, and then this forearm near the wrist, you get it tight underneath my shoulder. Yeah, that's just gonna keep things in tight and snug.
Okay.
This is also gonna get this arm ready for the next part.
Okay.
Right, so this is set. You're gonna lean back a little bit. You can lean back here as long as that far leg is planted. If I push back into you, right, that leg's gonna push back. So you can lean back. This hand is gonna grab my wrist. Good. Right? And same concept as before. If you just try to push down with your hand, right, if they're strong, they might be able to fight that off. So what you're going to do is you're going to use that torque, that switching of the hips again, that we used for the armbar, that we used for the Americana prior. You're going to switch your hips, and this elbow is going to wedge on the ground next to my hip. So switch the hips, yes, here, right? So now I can't go back in. Usually they're going to try to grab onto something. And then if I try to go out, your grip is naturally strong. And look, this arm is already in place because of what we said before. This hand is going to go underneath my arm and grab your own wrist here.
Okay.
Good. So now you have the key lock. The arm is set. Right? As long as you keep the strong look, I can't bring it back in. I can't pull it out this way. Right? So the key lock is set.
Okay.
So the way you finish off the Kimura is you're going to bring my hand to my shoulder blades, but the ground is in the way, so you have to lift up my shoulder. You're going to use this leg step up above my head, and use this leg to push up the ground to lift my shoulder up. Here. Keep going, keep going.
When I'm setting it up, should this knee be wedged into your shoulder as well then?
No, I'm not worried about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's run through that again. So here, we have the underhook, right? Yeah, so we switch to here. Now, this will be harder. It's not impossible, but it's going to be hard, especially if you have this untrapped. Squeeze this arm tighter. Okay. Now things are more secure. Yeah, good. High side control. Squeeze your hips back a little bit. Is good? Yeah, this is better.
Okay.
This is better. Good. So they might try to bridge into you, right? Just like we did. You saw the video. Right, as long as that foot is planted, you saw how important that foot is.
Yeah.
Right, so now we're set, we're sturdy. When you're ready, you're going to lean back and grab my wrist. Use the torque to push the arm back down. Yes, good. Then grab, step above the head.
So when I do the step, though, do I have to?
Yeah, also you see how you're switching your hip? You have to switch your hip.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be really hard. Good. Use that leg to help lift my shoulder up.
So, kind of like the Americano when we're bringing your hand down and back, or like down. Like
this one we're not going to do that as much.
So, is this one just kind of pulling that way and up? Oh, no.
No, I'm trying to get your wrist to your shoulder blade.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get to here.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And usually, for most people, it's going to stop before that.
Okay.
Right? So, it's going to be a different finish.
Okay.
I don't need to bring it down.
Okay. Okay, so completely different. Okay.
So, They were smart. They got the underhook,
Mhm.
right? This is going to be really viable if they have the underhook, but they're still flat, right? If they get to the side, the story's going to be a little bit different. So you still have a strong advantage, but before they start gaining ground, right, switching your hip is going to be important. So go ahead and switch. Yeah, good. Right, so they're going to try to bridge, but the underhook is not as viable because literally all of your upper body weight is here now. Okay, so it can't bridge you over to the same thing, especially with this arm switch. All right, so you're here, right? Armbar's not on because they're crunched up to block it. So then you switch. Bam, good. Take the time to scoot your hip back too. There you go. Like initially that was good, but almost always I scoot back more just to secure this even more.
So like just
yeah,
keep it as close as
and
possible.
then see how this is on my head?
Yeah.
Keep your elbow in the neck more. Yes, this way.
Okay.
Right, that's where we want to be.
Okay.
And then push down this way. Yeah, good. I think you're kind of making it this way. Really try to bring it behind my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to try to bring my hand to my shoulder blade.
Okay.
So get to that finishing point. Good. And then don't overstep. I have to go above the head.
Oh, above it?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. What happens when you overstep?
You don't have the same leverage.
Oh, okay.
That's better. That's way better. That's way better.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was trying to use the same concept as the American.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit different. You don't need to go through that one. Because you're attacking the shoulder, but there's so many different connecting muscles to the shoulder. You're attacking a different side.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try the other side. Let's keep on this side for the sake of the camera. Let's go back over this way. That's a really good frame. Photography.
I know, seriously, it's a good thing that you're here.
But I think I got, the only class I got a less than an A was film. Film versus digital is really hard.
Oh, it's like a completely different animal?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I got a lot of light leaks in my original camera. Anyways. Keep this elbow tight. Here, good. So we're here, right? You notice they have the underhook, but they're super flat.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Very good, very good. Keep squeeze this one tight. Yeah. So if I try to bridge, if I try to hip out, right? I'm stuck. They're not giving me the arm bar, so you switch. Yeah. Good, good, good. Keep this a little bit more on the neck. Here, good. Alright, so this is good. You feel solid. I can't bridge over. I still have the underhook, but now you can attack it. Press down. Good. Grab the wrist. Step above the head. Lift. Oof. Good. Very good. Very nice. Awesome. So get this underneath. And good. Alright. So I'm not giving you the arm bar. Good. Always take the time to get this tighter. Good. That's really good. Yeah, I feel it. How does that feel?
Good. I think, especially knowing now that it's such a different concept. From the
Yeah.
American.
The Kimura is you're always bringing it behind to the shoulder blades.
Okay.
And in this case here, you have to lift them up because the ground's in the way.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have different. So we have crossface, we have the low side control, and we have the high side control. We have something to do in many cases. So if we go back, even if they have this here, right? If you try to go for the Americana here, what's the issue here? Why is it difficult to do it here?
Oh, the Americana?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my hand's not on. I guess I don't have the wrist down. Like, because I have to go from here, right?
Yeah, you have to create too much space.
Yeah.
Right? So then now I can start doing. So if you want to attack the Americana, what do you have to do? The tools that you have.
I probably want to isolate this arm first then, right?
You can, you don't have to.
Okay.
But it's strictly Americana.
I guess, because there's no way I can push with my I guess I have to incorporate the body.
Yeah. So what's going to give you the best angle? What's going to give you the most space to get that? Which position? Which side control?
Oh, which I guess the
low. Right.
The low side control. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm high, then I'll be on the other side.
Yeah. For the low side control, it's good if you have this arm, but it's not always needed.
Okay.
Right. So if they're not giving it to you, right, and this arm is here.
Yeah.
Right. And they're not doing anything in particular. Maybe they're just not giving it to you.
Yeah.
Right. You can just switch to the low side control. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Here. Yeah. But still keep this leg underneath the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like the difference between here, now you can't turn very well, versus
Oh, yeah.
here.
Okay.
See that difference?
Yeah.
So it's really great to keep that there.
Okay.
Right. So now you have the space. So how would you get this arm down to the ground?
Side, wrist, and
Yes. Good. And how would you finish it?
oh.
Awesome. Cool. Let's go back. Okay. So we're here. Go back to attacking the Americana. Bam, right? They defend this way. You push. What would you do?
So where do you do the handshake thing, right?
Yes.
Great hit. Okay. Shoot. I have to do the handshake. Oh, yeah. All the way, and then hit that.
Attack. Switch. So when you do that, you're going to be attacking this arm instead.
Oh, okay.
So you set up for the Americana.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm defending this way. Do the handshake, but attack this arm.
Like that.
Yeah. How would you try this arm?
Oh.
Yes. You see that?
Yeah.
What can you do with here?
And then I can do the same side arm bar.
Yes. Go for it. Get this.
Oh,
Yeah, here. And then, good. Let's do that again. So we're here, right? You solidify the position. It's been 3 seconds, so you got your points, right? And now you're looking to attack. So in order to attack the Americana, you defend this way here. Good. You scoop up that arm, right? Get out. You get tired, head drops. Over.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Good. When you go and step over again, drop your hip on my hip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Defend. Right. If they're sitting up, that's another option you can go to.
Then I would shift.
Yeah. Good. So for the Kimura, we talked about them having a high pin up here.
Yeah.
But if it's floating out here, you still have it. As well.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
So
can,
do.
here.
Okay.
So running through different types of scenarios.
Yeah.
Right. Cross face, low side control, high side control.
Yeah.
Right. We have the Americana, Kimura, game side control.
Okay.
Any questions on any of that?
So, is it basically when I'm looking at side control, is kind of like when chest on chest that would be like neutral, and then low would be when I'm below the chest, like more on your abdomen, hip, and then high would be more on like the upper chest, like neck area. Then.
Yeah, neck and shoulders.
Okay.
So remember, when I'm in side control, I want to control 3 points. I want to be heavy by being chest to chest. I want to control the hips, and I want to control the shoulders.
Yeah.
Right. So go ahead and go down. So let's take this up. Right. So when I am cross face, I check off all 3 boxes. Chest on chest, I'm heavy. Controlling the shoulders. Controlling the hips. Right. Some people will come up here. I don't know. I really like to control the hips.
Okay.
This one, I'll grab the shoulder. This one. So here. Right. So I check off all 3 boxes.
Okay. All right.
When I switch to low side control, I'm only on the hips. So I'm not on the abdomen.
Okay.
Right. I don't want to be up this way.
Okay.
I'm not controlling any specific area.
Okay.
So on the hip and on the head.
Okay.
And then I'm only checking off 1 box, but that's fine. right? Because I'm really hyper controlling the hip area this way. And then here, I'm controlling the head and shoulders, right? But I'm so far away from the hips that I don't really need to worry as much about your snake escapes or your bridges and stuff, because I'm so far away.
Okay.
So when I'm in side control, those are the 3 points I'm looking for. Heavy, controlling the chest, controlling the head, and controlling the hips. So those are the main 3 things. Any questions on anything there?
Nothing that makes sense. I guess, when you're putting the elbow onto the neck, because I know I had a tendency to, I guess, keep it a little too high up.
On the height, yeah.
Is it just because it gives you more, like, movement, or?
I think I'm just completing the circuit.
Okay.
I have this here.
Okay.
Right. If I'm controlling up here, it's just not going to be as tight as.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It completes the circuit.
Okay.
Right. So in side control, that's another concept to consider. Right. Is I want to be controlling on opposite sides. In the cross face, right? My hip isn't controlling anything in the cross face. My hip is staying low, right? Whether I'm on my toes or I'm on my feet, my hips are low, so I don't get rolled over, right? So it's my arms that are on one side or the other. This one's on the near side, this one's on the far side.
Yeah.
Or if you get the underhook, right? If I stay here, this is an issue. So this is on the near side, this is on the far side.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I want something on one side and the other. When I'm in low side control, my hip is controlling the near side. My arm is controlling the far side.
Okay.
Same thing. My hip is controlling the near side of the shoulder. My arm is controlling the far side of the shoulder.
Okay.
By controlling the neck.
Okay. All right.
So if I'm controlling head with the elbow in a high side control, it's just not going to be as effective.
Okay.
Cool. Any other questions?
Nope.
Oh, awesome. How are we doing that? Having us look off. So the doctor said to go light. I'm assuming we should do too much sparring.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, or light sparring, I guess.
I don't know. I like to err on the safe side.
Okay. All right.
So let's go back and let's look at the key lock.
Okay.
Right. So the key lock is the umbrella term for the Americana and the Kimura. Right. So that's the key lock. You're going to use the key lock for other positions as well when you start learning toe holds years later.
Okay.
You're using the same type of grip except for the feet. Okay. Within that same category, we also have the armbar, the key lock armbar. Okay. So go down. Let's get up this way a little bit. This works. Okay. So whether I'm going for the Americana or the Kimura, right? This armbar is also available, right? Ideally, I have this set, and if you try to straighten out your arm, right, it's going to be really, really hard.
Yeah.
But sometimes while we're setting it up, or maybe the guy's just super strong, whatever reason, what they like to do is they'll straighten the arm out, and they're going to try to go thumb down, right? So if that does happen, they straighten the arm out and they go thumb down. Here, I can actually switch back to the Kimura.
Okay.
Right, so I can't switch from one to the other.
Okay.
Right. So anything here is the Kimura. Anything up here is the Americana. And the in between, there's going to be a moment in time when the thumb is pointing up. This is going to be the armbar.
Okay.
Right. So Kimura. Sorry. Americana, Kimura, armbar.
Okay.
So if we're going from here and straighten out the arm, sometimes I'll let them do it. Right here. So it's important. Look, this is still on your wrist.
Yeah.
This is still on my wrist. There's a little notch. So there's the point right at your elbow. There is a point forearm side and then tricep side. I want to still be going underneath this tricep side. Okay. So if we're here and you straighten out the arm, this is the trickiest part, that I keep this here.
Okay.
Well, what I'm going to do is this hand, I'm going to push the arm down.
Okay.
This one here, look, I'm going to flex, and when I flex this up, it brings your elbow up.
Okay.
So if I combine those two at the same time, you feel the arm bar, yeah?
Yeah.
Back, right there.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So it's kind of similar to, because you do similarly for the Americana, right? You flex the wrist when you...
Yeah, so I'm gonna flex in the same way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. That's cool. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, we'll just start. So we know how to get to here, right? So we get to here, they're fighting and they straighten the arm out. Yeah, you're just gonna follow it and right to here. Right? You're going to push the hand down with a flexion of the wrist and then you're going to flex.
So it's only on the tricep. Okay.
Keep this on the up higher. There you go.
Why can't I break your arm?
It feels close.
Okay.
There you go. Straighten out the arm. I think just flex its wrist. Good. And then push that down. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't flexing it enough.
Yeah. I think you're trying to torque it like you were trying to do it for the Americana.
Okay.
It felt like you're trying to do the paintbrush type of deal. Yeah, you want to lift my elbow off the ground.
Okay.
So we're here. They start straightening out the arm, right to here, and that's when you're going to do it.
Okay.
There we go. That's much better.
Okay.
That's much better. Do you feel that difference?
Yeah, because I think earlier for the my wrist, I wasn't flexing it enough. I was just kind of like pseudo flexing it, and then once I bridged it even further,
Cool. That's what I want. So setting up the Americana. Yeah. Sometimes they're super strong. They go right to here. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, a lot of people get surprised by that.
Okay.
Right? They're trying to get out, and as long if you get the 90 degree, you can finish the Americana, even at like a obtuse angle. You can still finish it.
Oh,
It's gonna might be more in the elbow than the shoulder.
Okay.
I go super slow.
Okay.
Because some people think they're gonna get out of it here, but it's still gonna apply. Then, so Americana.
Okay.
Right. Now let's say, let's set up for the key lock. Right. Let's say you missed that opportunity for the. Now they're here. Right. So you have to switch arms. Here and here. Yes. Right. So now we can switch to the femoral. Go back. Bring my hand to my shoulder. My shoulder, please. There, better.
Similarly to how you're saying the Americana here, you can still do the Americana armbar. Does the same apply for Kimura? Can you? Or
it might be a little bit harder. I want it to be a little more 90 if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here, bam. Right. Yeah. Okay. And if they realize their mistake and they start going back, I'm gonna go back to the armbar.
Okay.
Alright, so if we go back here, let's start with the Kimura this time. Right, so we're here, just straighten it out. Don't switch your grip, you can still keep the same grip.
Oh, I can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same concept still gonna apply.
Okay, cool.
So that one, I'm not gonna be able to get the Kimura from this angle. Alright, so I'll just let them turn it over.
Okay.
I'll let them think that they're getting out.
Okay.
So let's start from here. Let's do this. So do the Kimura.
Okay.
Americana, yeah.
Okay.
Do the Americana. Bam, right? Go ahead and let me straighten it out. Follow with the armbar. Good. Switch. The Kimura. Above the head, not over the head. Yeah, here. Good. Good.
Oh.
Let me straighten it out. Get the armbar. Good. And then come back. Okay. So if you miss this, I switch it back up here. Switch your grips again. Good. Kimura. Yeah, keep this tight. Finish it. Or Americana. Good. Let me straighten it. Hold on. Follow. Good. Switch. Hold on to it. And the angle's wrong. On this hand. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good. That's gonna hit. And here, switch. Good. Finish. Good. Nice.
Okay.
How's that feel?
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have to remember where to flex the wrist properly because I don't think I'm flexing enough.
Fix that foot. Practice the Americana first. Good, good, good. Straighten it for the arm bar. Close. Good. So this one is flexing properly. Flex this one for sure. Oh, okay, there we go. This one is like more underneath, directly underneath the elbow. Move it more towards the tricep side. Yeah, now do it. Yes.
Okay.
So we switch grips, and then when we switch grips, let's go back.
Okay.
When we switch grips, I want to get the arm underneath first, versus getting the grip on the wrist first.
Okay.
So as I switch here, get this. This is always going to be harder to get.
Okay.
If you grab the wrist, and this is going to be true for all the Kimuras that you do.
Okay.
Right? If you get the grip first, it's more of a telling sign. It's a bigger telegraph.
Okay.
Right? It's like, oh shoot, I'm at this angle. He's grabbing my wrist. The Kimura is there, so they're
Okay.
gonna fight against Kimura. Right? And this doesn't feel as obvious, and it's harder to get. So if you get this early on, right, it doesn't feel like a Kimura until it's too late.
Okay.
So let's go back to here. So as you can physically watch it. So as you feel like it's out of your fingertips, start bringing this underneath, and then grab the wrist, and then this one falls right into place. You see that?
Okay.
Now finish here. Step above the head, don't overstep. Lift the shoulders, and bring it too much. You're bringing it like along this plane,
Okay.
right? Really bring. So you're gonna be more like a diagonal plane. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do this. Let's take stock of our arsenal.
Okay.
We won't do full sparring, right? But just go ahead, start from the side control, and just go through everything that you know.
Okay.
Right? And I'll walk you as long as minimal as possible. I want you to try to recall.
Okay. I was thinking. Okay. So when I'm transitioning here, so you said to grab my arm or grab underneath first?
Underneath first.
Okay, and then transition over.
Yes, go back to the Kimura. Right. Right to here, go underneath.
Okay.
Can you get arm bar?
Sorry?
Arm bar?
Oh, arm bar? Oh, because your head was still up, so right?
Yeah. Kind of. Like here you can still clear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Check the foot, Right here. Yeah. Drop the hip. Low. Good. You feel that angle?
Yeah.
Let's try to get this.
Adjust this one a little bit. Oh. Oh, it's closer to the neck?
Yeah.
Okay. Under the shoulder is still okay, right? Because my arm's under your shoulder.
Or about here. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Nice. How'd that feel?
I feel like this side is a lot. For some reason, my body is a lot better at it than
The other side. Yeah. So there's gonna be some techniques that you can do where you can just get away with just doing on one side.
Okay.
Right. Usually it's when you have a choice of picking the direction. Right. Side control, sort of. Right. You're gonna when you pass the guard at first you're gonna just favor one side versus the other.
Yeah.
But as you get better, you're gonna have to learn how to pass on both sides. So it's worth it to learn.
Both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides should feel pretty fluent.
Okay.
So we'll get there. It's normal to feel
Okay.
one side is better than the other, but with side control, both sides should be.
Yeah, it was really weird because like on the other side I was like struggling like to get stuff, and then on this side it was just like
Flip.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. So that's mostly what I had in mind for you today.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know about your rib. I was thinking about going into some guard stuff next.
Okay.
On bottom. I think with your body type, learning how to learn guard, right, would be good. So I think we've done a little bit, but we'll go more in depth with it.
Okay.
Right. We'll go over butterfly guard, seated guard, de la hiva, reverse de la hiva, X, and double X.
Okay.
So it's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Right. But that's kind of what I want to go through next.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Cool. Nice job.
Thank you, sir.
Nice tripod. Works.
Ghetto rigging it. So what you got planned for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna head over to Heroes, do some training.
Nice.
Come back, shower, eat, get ready for classes, do the kids class, adult class. So, busy day.
Have you been feeling better or?
Yeah, overall,